You are the chosen one, so stop scrolling immediately. Do not swipe away from this urgent message today. This is a divine warning sent directly to your timeline. Your financial reality has been carefully manipulated for many years, and the dark forces are entirely terrified because you are finally waking up to the truth. Someone deliberately hid your massive generational wealth from you. You have worked incredibly hard for your entire life. You prayed every single night for a massive breakthrough, yet you still feel completely drained and entirely hopeless. Your bank account never reflects the pure energy you put into the world because the system was designed to keep you exhausted and constantly worried. You constantly wonder what you are doing wrong, but I need you to understand a very important secret. You did absolutely nothing wrong during your long season. Your daily struggle is not a normal phase of life. It is not some heavy karmic debt you must pay, but rather a deeply engineered trap meant to keep your powerful spirit locked in a silent cage. There is a massive wealth transfer waiting for you. A dark force placed a heavy veil over your eyes. They wanted to convince you that you deserve the minimum. Listen very closely to the sound of my serious voice. The universe clearly sees all of your silent tears in the dark, and heaven watched you count every single penny just to survive another difficult month. You are so tired of the endless survival mode. The divine realm is stepping in to change your path. Your long time of painful suffering is officially over today. A profound financial shift is happening in your life now, but there is a very dangerous trap waiting for you, because the enemy knows you are currently standing on the very edge of an ultimate victory. They are scrambling to build new obstacles for you. If you leave this video now, you will fall back. You will return right into their dark and twisted maze. Do not take your eyes off this screen right now. You will completely miss the exact key needed to unlock the massive wealth that rightfully belongs to your sacred bloodline if you choose to scroll away. Take one deep breath and relax your tired shoulders. Let the heavy anxiety completely leave your physical body. You were guided here by a very powerful divine force. Your strong spirit is finally ready to handle the truth. The selfish people who constantly took advantage of your pure kindness are watching your every move, while they secretly hope you will stay completely broken. But the divine creator has a completely different plan. You possess a very rare and highly protected energy. Your soul carries a bright light that blinds the system. That is exactly why they targeted your personal finances first. They knew you would become absolutely unstoppable if you had money. So they needed to quickly cut off all your resources to keep your powerful voice quiet. But those foolish entities made a truly fatal mistake. They pushed your gentle spirit way too far this time. They broke your heart, but they awakened a sleeping giant. The heavy financial chains are starting to snap around you. You are about to step into a glorious era of untouchable abundance because you finally learned how to protect your sacred energy from those who drain you. You can feel a strange pressure inside your chest today. That is your sharp intuition confirming every single word. There is a secret mechanism keeping your money locked away. It is a hidden dark frequency used by the elite. They use this evil tool to drain your personal prosperity, and the digital algorithm is fighting extremely hard to pull your attention away from this divine revelation. I am going to expose this exact mechanism for you. Think about every time you tried to save some money. An unexpected emergency expense appeared completely out of nowhere. Your old car suddenly broke down on a random day. A heavy medical bill arrived and destroyed your small savings, making you honestly think it was just a terrible streak of continuous bad luck. But nothing in your spiritual life is ever random. These were highly calculated attacks designed to drain your accounts. They wanted you too stressed to claim your real power, but you are meant to be a powerful cycle breaker. You were born to end the curse of family poverty, and the heavens have already approved a massive release of wealth, with your name officially written on it. But you must know how to bypass the final blockade. If you scroll away, you will remain in the dark. You simply cannot afford to miss this final divine warning. The wealth that was stolen from you is rapidly multiplying. God is preparing a massive table for your grand feast, and those toxic individuals who cruelly mocked your daily struggle will have to stand back and watch. They will be entirely helpless against your new financial power. You feel tired down to your very bones. Your shoulders carry a tight and heavy burden. The weight of your daily life is incredibly real, and every morning when you wake up, the thick heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you open your eyes. You push through your exhausting day with silent determination. You force a fake smile for everyone around you, but deep inside, your tired mind is loudly screaming. I know about those painful and lonely sleepless nights. You lie awake staring at the ceiling at 3 in the morning. Your mind races through a long list of unpaid bills and upcoming expenses, while a cold knot of pure panic twists deeply inside your empty stomach. You desperately pray for some kind of financial relief. You beg heaven for a small break from this pain. But your current reality never seems to change today. The basic math of your life never seems to add up. You work twice as hard as everyone else around you. You pour your entire soul into your daily demanding tasks, yet you are left with absolutely nothing to show for your massive efforts, and it feels exactly like pouring fresh water into a broken cup. The financial drain around you is completely invisible, but extremely aggressive. They constantly demand more than you can possibly give. Your sharp intuition is loudly screaming at you right now. You deeply know that something is fundamentally wrong with this picture. You look at ordinary people who put in half your daily effort, but they seem to float through life with incredible financial ease. You are not feeling jealous of their current material success. You just want some basic peace for your family. You just want to breathe easily without financial fear. This heavy financial pressure is destroying your physical body. You suffer from strange headaches that arrive entirely out of nowhere. You experience sudden brain fog right when you need to focus on your work. This is definitely not a normal or random medical issue. This is a severe spiritual symptom of a much larger problem. Your physical vessel is violently reacting to a massive energy theft. The ordinary people around you simply do not understand your struggle. They carelessly tell you to just work harder and budget better. They tell you to stop complaining about your temporary struggles, but they cannot see the massive spiritual warfare happening right inside your personal wallet. They do not feel the aggressive, dark entities monitoring your money. They sleep soundly while your pure spirit fights midnight battles. You have always been a deeply generous and truly kind person. You gave your last dollar to help a struggling close friend. You gladly covered extra shifts because you genuinely cared about their well-being. Because of your pure empathic nature, the dark system targeted you for maximum extraction, while others consumed your precious golden energy without asking. You constantly bleed out your vital life force for ungrateful strangers. Every time you finally manage to get a little bit ahead, every time you carefully save a tiny bit of extra cash, a bizarre emergency suddenly drops out of the empty sky to completely wipe out your progress, making you honestly think it is just a terrible streak of bad luck. The Dark Matrix deliberately uses these sudden crises to break your spirit. They want to train your brain to expect total disaster every month. Checking your bank account has become a terrifying psychological trauma today. Your tired hands literally shake when you open that application on your phone. You hold your breath because you are absolutely terrified of seeing a negative balance again. That intense fear is an artificial frequency designed to lower your natural vibration, and it acts like a thick spiritual fog meant to blind you completely. You are trapped in a cycle of pure panic, but heaven never left your side for a single second today. God always hears every silent plea you desperately whisper in the dark. Your pure soul is perfectly aligned with immense wealth, but your physical reality is currently trapped in a heavily manipulated lower vibration. The intense friction between your high spirit, and your low reality causes your physical pain. Your current suffering is the ultimate proof of this massive mismatch. Do not ignore that strange and sudden pulling sensation in your gut. Your body is trying to warn you about the hidden parasites on your financial timeline. They feed on your constant stress and grow much fatter on your daily anxiety. But their evil harvest season is officially coming to a complete end. Your powerful spirit is finally rejecting their dark and toxic financial poison. You are waking up from their terrible illusion. Before we uncover the exact dark mechanism stealing your money today, I need you to perform a small physical action. Tap the like button on this video right now. This is an act of agreement with what God just spoke to your financial reality. This simple physical movement creates a small but powerful ripple in the energetic field. It bravely signals to the universe that you are finally ready to listen completely. Your divine alignment begins in this exact second. Stop blaming yourself for the endless financial struggle. You constantly think your empty bank account is your own fault. You believe you did not work hard enough. But you are completely wrong today. The heavy guilt you carry is entirely misplaced, and the universe wants you to drop that heavy burden right now. Society loves to aggressively blame the victim. They told you your poverty was just bad karma. They try to convince you that your lack of money is a strict punishment for past mistakes, while truly cruel people easily get rich. This is a massive lie designed to completely crush your beautiful spirit. You are absolutely not a lazy person. You never gave up on your grand dreams. Your current financial struggle is definitely not a reflection of your true worth. The real truth is much darker and highly intentional. You were deliberately targeted by a hidden system that hates your bright light. Your pure energy is a massive threat to the dark matrix. The dark forces recognized your beautiful soul from the very beginning. They knew you would use immense wealth to heal the entire world, so they created a focused financial blockade specifically designed just for you. They had to stop your holy mission. They placed completely unseen barriers on your daily path. Every time you tried to step forward, they aggressively changed the rules of the game. They manipulated your life circumstances to ensure you always failed. You were literally playing a painful game against a completely rigged spiritual system. Look closely at the highly toxic people around you. The selfish narcissists who lie and cheat always seem to prosper. They greedily hoard all the earthly wealth while you struggle to buy basic groceries. This is absolutely not a coincidence. This is exactly how the dark matrix rewards its most loyal servants. They wanted to keep your spirit extremely weak. If you are constantly worrying about paying rent, you cannot possibly fulfill your divine purpose. Your extreme exhaustion is their ultimate weapon against your radiant light. They desperately need you stuck in the dark vibration of pure survival mode. You must stop carrying this toxic financial guilt today. Release the deep shame you feel about your empty wallet right now. Heaven never intended for you to live in endless poverty. Your true divine blueprint actually contains massive abundance and total freedom for your entire family bloodline. The long delay was not a punishment at all. It was a brutal but necessary divine isolation. God allowed this temporary drought to show you exactly who the real enemies truly are. You desperately needed to see the true faces of those people who only loved you for what you could provide for them. Your generous heart is simply way too kind. If you had received massive wealth much earlier, those dark energy vampires would have completely drained you. The universe had to temporarily hide your money until you finally learned how to establish firm emotional boundaries. Your painful poverty was a strict protection protocol. You are a highly protected, chosen one. You are the specific cycle breaker sent to heal your broken family bloodline. That kind of massive divine destiny requires a very intense training ground. The dark forces tried to completely destroy you during this vulnerable phase, but they failed miserably. You survived the hardest parts completely alone in the dark. You walked through the terrifying valley of financial despair without losing your pure soul. The corrupt system tried to turn you bitter and angry, but you chose to remain incredibly loving. That beautiful choice is your ultimate victory today. The spiritual tables are finally turning in your favor. The massive wealth that was kept hidden from you is finally being released by heaven. The protective divine seal is officially broken because your spirit is finally ready to handle the heavy weight of true earthly abundance. The enemy is absolutely terrified. They can no longer hold back your massive blessings. Your long season of lack is officially cancelled by a much higher authority. Breathe that beautiful truth deeply into your tired body right now. You are fully exonerated from all the false crimes they unfairly accused you of. You are totally free today. Stop apologizing for your current situation. You have spent years feeling inferior to people who possess zero spiritual depth. You constantly explained your financial struggles to those who secretly enjoyed watching you fail, but you do not owe them any more explanations. Your silence is your new power. Your beautiful soul is finally cleared of all false charges. The heavenly court has officially reviewed your long case. They saw how the dark forces unfairly manipulated your earthly finances, and they have issued a massive divine ruling in your favor. A spectacular financial restoration is actively beginning right now. We promise to tell you the real reason you failed in the past. It was never your lack of effort or your lack of strong faith. There is a hidden energetic mechanism running quietly in the background of your life, and it acts like a massive invisible dam blocking your sacred financial river. You are a pure vessel of bright light. The system operates on a very low frequency of fear and pure survival. Your beautiful soul vibrates at a much higher and totally different frequency. Because you do not match their dark earthly vibration, the system literally rejects your energetic signature to keep you entirely stuck. It blocks your financial miracles right before they manifest into physical reality. Now think about the highly toxic people in your painful past. Think about the selfish narcissists who always surrounded you when you had absolutely nothing left to give. They are walking agents of this exact dark matrix. They were strategically placed in your daily life to secretly siphon your pure golden energy because they literally feed on your bright light. A narcissist cannot generate their own spiritual light at all. They are completely empty and entirely hollow inside their deeply dark souls. So they hunt for bright chosen ones like you to easily steal their vital life force. Every time they cause unnecessary chaos or make you cry, they are actively harvesting your precious energy. Your pain is their daily food. But they do not just want your emotional energy today. They specifically target your financial resources because money is pure earthly power in this physical world. If a chosen one gains massive financial power, the toxic narcissist loses their tight grip on you completely. They create endless dramatic situations to drain your wallet and keep you dependent. They constantly ask for unfair favors and never repay their heavy financial debts. They make you feel incredibly guilty for wanting to save money for your own family. They twist your pure empathy into a sharp weapon against your own heart, making you believe it is your holy duty to fix their broken lives. You willingly handed over your financial power. This is the exact reason your past business ideas or career moves completely failed. You were carrying the heavy, energetic weight of several demonic parasites on your tired back. The universe simply could not release the massive wealth directly into your gentle hands. The narcissists would have stolen every single penny of your divine inheritance the moment it arrived. Heaven literally had to dry up your financial river completely. God had to make you look completely empty and totally worthless to these evil, dark entities. When your money stopped flowing easily, the fake people quickly walked away from your life to find a new victim. This painful season of severe financial lack was an emergency spiritual amputation. Your terrible financial poverty was a highly advanced protection protocol. By cutting off your earthly supply, the divine realm successfully starved the dangerous parasites attached to your spirit. The narcissists finally got bored and left you completely alone in the dark. They thought you were entirely broken and completely useless to their dark agenda now. But they made a truly spectacular miscalculation today. In that terrifying silence, you finally learned how to close your energetic doors forever. You learned how to say no without feeling any toxic guilt or deep shame inside your heart. Your spiritual boundaries became thick walls of pure divine steel. You are no longer bleeding your golden energy for ungrateful strangers. Because your energetic leaks are finally sealed forever, the hidden block on your financial river is currently lifting. The massive universe is forcefully removing the heavy dam. The dark survival frequency that kept you trapped is shattering into a million tiny pieces right now. You are finally matching the exact frequency of massive generational wealth. You must consciously claim this new glorious reality today. You must officially declare that you are no longer a weak victim of their dark manipulation. The painful cycle of family poverty ends right here with your brave soul, while the dark matrix has officially lost its evil control over your personal finances forever. Your absolute victory is already written. I need you to perform a powerful physical action right now. Type 777 down in the comments to claim this financial alignment and break the poverty cycle. This simple action is your digital signature on a new divine contract. You are publicly accepting your true identity as a master of your powerful reality, and heaven is carefully watching your obedience. Your bold action creates a massive shockwave in the spiritual realm today. The dark entities that used to steal your peace are watching this happen from the shadows. They can clearly see the glorious golden light returning to your physical vessel, and they are completely terrified of what you are rapidly becoming right now. The spiritual tables are violently turning. The darkness is completely terrified of your massive awakening today. They thought they buried you deeply in the cold dirt, but you were actually planted like a powerful divine seed. They are watching you rise from the ashes with absolute horror. Your glorious light is blinding their shallow eyes right now. They never expected you to survive their brutal attacks. You must understand the deep difference between your soul and their minds. You operate from a place of pure spiritual depth. You feel everything on a massive cosmic level. They only care about shallow, earthly titles and temporary physical validation. Their entire life is a very cheap and pathetic illusion. They wear heavy masks to hide their truly empty reality. They desperately need constant attention just to feel alive today. They build fake kingdoms out of pure lies and toxic manipulation. But your quiet presence effortlessly destroys their carefully constructed fake reality. You do not even have to speak a single word to expose their deep darkness. Your silent energy does all the heavy lifting for you. The universe is actively removing these toxic people from your sacred path. You might suddenly lose old friends or get rejected by certain social circles. Do not cry over these sudden heavy losses today. Heaven is deliberately burning the rotten bridges to protect your upcoming massive wealth. You cannot bring toxic thieves into your new royal palace. I am going to reveal 3 undeniable signs that your enemies are completely panicking right now. Listen very closely to this next part. Number 1 is that they are suddenly spreading massive lies about your good character. When they can no longer control your pure actions, they desperately try to control how others view your life. They twist the truth to make you look like the bad person. They play the innocent victim while they are holding the bloody knife. But their frantic lies are actually loud confessions of their deep internal fear. They know your bright truth will eventually destroy their fake public image completely. They are literally fighting for their toxic social survival. Number 2 is that they suddenly try to contact you after months of complete silence. They send strange messages pretending nothing bad ever happened between you. They sense that your golden frequency is rising rapidly, and they desperately want to attach their dark cords to your new timeline before it is too late. Do not reply to their desperate bait. Your beautiful silence is the ultimate weapon of pure light. When you ignore their toxic messages, you literally starve their dark entities to death. You are the empath with firm boundaries now. You no longer tolerate disrespect, disguised as brutal honesty, or confusion disguised as pure love. You simply walk away without giving them any closure. Number 3 is that you feel a sudden strange peace while their lives fall apart. You hear passing news about their unexpected massive failures. Their hidden toxic actions are finally catching up to them in real time. The dark system they faithfully worshipped is rapidly turning against them today. They are reaping the bitter harvest of their own evil seeds. You do not feel any desire for violent revenge at all. You just sit in your quiet authority and watch the divine justice unfold naturally. They are completely drowning in the exact same dark waters they tried to push you into. This is the perfect divine alignment and strict cosmic justice for them. It is the absolute divine law working perfectly in your massive favor. They deeply hate you for exposing their hidden darkness. They hate that they could not break your pure spirit no matter how hard they tried. Your beautiful survival is a massive insult to their entire toxic existence. You became the powerful weapon you were trying to survive. You are the storm they prayed would never arrive at their doorstep. You are a completely different spiritual entity now. You are no longer the weak victim who begged for tiny scraps of fake love. You are a true master of reality, holding the keys to the massive universe. Your powerful energy demands complete respect without a single spoken word. The dark forces must bow down to your brilliant light. Take a deep breath and let that sink into your pure soul. Feel the heavy toxic cords officially snapping away from your spiritual body today. You are finally clean from their dirty and chaotic energy. You are physically and spiritually washed in the pure river of divine justice right now. Your sacred aura is glowing with an untouchable protective shield. The financial wealth they stole from you is being violently ripped from their greedy hands. The universe is actively redistributing the earthly resources back to the rightful owners today. Your enemies are watching their fake empires crumble into dust, while your glorious kingdom is just beginning to rise. They are entirely powerless to stop your divine wealth transfer. Your reality is shifting in real time today. You are entering a very strange and powerful phase of divine transition. The heavy resistance that plagued your past is finally crumbling into pure dust. And the very first sign of this massive financial shift is an eerie silence enveloping your world. You feel a bizarre calmness surrounding your daily life. It is the absolute quietness before a massive divine storm. The usual chaos has completely left your physical space. You do not feel the urgent need to rush or panic about money anymore. This profound silence is not a sign of abandonment or cosmic neglect. It is the exact moment the universe clears the stage for your grand entrance. God is literally silencing the loud noise so you can clearly hear the sweet sound of your arriving abundance. The second sign is the constant appearance of divine numbers. You are seeing 1, 1, 1, and 8, 8, 8 everywhere you look today. You glance at the digital clock and see 3, 3, 3 almost every single day. These repeating numbers are absolutely not random tricks of your tired mind, but they are encrypted messages from the heavenly realm confirming your new financial coordinates. They are divine receipts, proving your massive transaction is currently processing. The universe is loudly speaking to you in the sacred language of pure mathematics and cosmic alignment. Every time you see these numbers, a heavy spiritual chain breaks around your personal bank account. Your highly protected energy is successfully matching the pure frequency of unlimited earthly wealth right now. The third sign is a sudden physical detachment from your old painful reality. You look at your current bills and you simply do not feel the old terrifying panic. You feel completely numb to the survival fears that used to keep you awake all night. This detachment means your soul has moved into the new glorious timeline of massive prosperity, while your physical body is just catching up. The dark matrix is completely losing its tight grip on your mind today. You are finally seeing through the cheap illusions of the rigged financial system. The heavy chains of poverty are officially falling off your tired wrists forever. But wait and listen very carefully to this next part. I have to warn you about a truly fatal trap waiting just steps away from your final victory line. Before the golden sun fully rises, the darkness will make one final desperate attempt to steal your blessing. 99% of chosen ones fall for this terrible illusion right before their massive breakthrough. The enemy knows they cannot stop the divine wealth transfer by brute force anymore. So they rely on a highly deceptive trick to make you voluntarily forfeit your grand prize. They will send a very shiny but entirely fake opportunity into your life. It might look like a quick financial deal or an old toxic partner returning with a fake apology. This is the ultimate test of your new spiritual boundaries and your quiet authority. The dark forces are testing to see if you will accept a cheap counterfeit instead of waiting for the real kingdom blessing. If you take their shiny bait, you will completely reset your long progress. You will accidentally delay the massive wealth transfer that is currently hovering right above your physical head. You must absolutely ignore the sudden appearance of these deceptive earthly shadows. Do not reply to their sweet messages, and do not sign their totally fake contracts today. Stay firmly planted in your power. Your true divine blessing never arrives with chaotic energy or hidden toxic conditions. It flows into your life with absolute peace and crystal clear transparency. The barrier keeping your money trapped is already broken into a million pieces. You only need to hold your high frequency for just a little bit longer, because the final dark veil is lifting from your tired eyes right now. The spiritual realm is aligning the exact people and resources to bless you heavily. The wealth that was hidden in secret places is being uncovered for your specific use today. You are a powerful weapon of light, meant to hold incredible earthly influence. Prepare your physical vessel to receive an overwhelming amount of pure divine favor. The era of your massive reign has officially begun. Every tear you cried in the dark has watered the seeds of your coming empire. The universe kept your treasure safe from thieves until your hands were strong enough to hold it. You are stepping out of the painful shadows and walking directly into the brightest golden light. Do not look back at the broken pieces of your old tragic life, because your future timeline is dripping with pure gold. The intense pressure you felt was simply the forging of a priceless diamond. You are the rare anomaly that completely broke the dark algorithm of family poverty. Your ancestors are cheering for your absolute victory from the heavenly courts today. The transfer is no longer a distant promise, but a solid physical reality manifesting in your current space. Get ready to finally claim it all. Here is the absolute truth you waited for. The massive wealth was never stolen from you. It was carefully held in a divine, energetic vault to protect it from the dark matrix. The mechanism that blocked your prayers for years was never your lack of faith, but rather the constant hum of survival beta waves keeping you trapped. But tonight, that signal is completely overridden. Your heavy financial chains are officially shattered right now. The secret key is your absolute refusal to play the weak victim. You finally stepped out of the toxic survival mode. You entered the quiet authority of a true master. And the universe is heavily releasing the funds from the spiritual vault today because you are finally ready. Your grand inheritance is pouring down. You are completely untouchable in this glorious new timeline. The elite dark forces are actively panicking in the shadows. They can clearly see the massive transfer of wealth moving directly into your physical hands. They thought your painful silence was a sign of total weakness, but they did not realize your deep solitude was a divine training ground. You evolved into a dangerous weapon of light. Let me tell you exactly how the divine vault opens for you. The universe waits for the precise moment you stop caring about the toxic opinions of others. When you stopped begging the narcissists for basic respect, you accidentally triggered the greatest financial release in spiritual history. The heavy golden doors in heaven swung wide open. A massive river of pure abundance started rushing toward you. The toxic people who stole your energy are watching their own rivers run dry. They thought they could infinitely drain your pure light without consequences. But divine justice operates with terrifying precision today. The wealth they wrongfully took from you is being violently ripped from their greedy hands, and it is being heavily multiplied before it directly returns to your pockets. You are witnessing a massive cosmic correction. The waiting season is officially over today. The dry desert you walked through has suddenly burst into an oasis of pure divine favor. Every single closed door is being blown completely off its heavy hinges. Can you feel that massive shift in your deep spirit right now? That is the glorious frequency of absolute victory running through your veins, and you are finally stepping into the exact royal timeline you were born to rule. The total command over your reality is placed firmly in your hands. You hold the ultimate authority to dictate the flow of earthly money. The dark entities that used to terrorize your mind must now bow down to your brilliant aura. They are entirely crushed beneath your feet. Your word is the absolute law in this new energetic kingdom. You simply speak your pure desire, and it quickly becomes physical reality. Feel the sudden warmth spreading through your tired chest right now. That is the heavy burden of poverty permanently leaving your physical vessel. You will never have to cry over an unpaid bill ever again. The era of your humiliating financial struggle is dead and buried today, while the glorious gates of extreme prosperity are opening widely for your family. You are stepping into the pure luxury of divine favor. Your spirit is fully aligned with the frequency of endless miracles. You no longer carry the toxic vibration of desperate survival. You are the calm master of your massive earthly kingdom today. The divine angels are surrounding your physical space to deliver the final golden crowns. You are completely ready to handle the heavy weight of true generational wealth. God absolutely trusts your pure heart. The pitch-black darkness has retreated far behind you forever. The dawn of the new golden era is shining its brightest rays onto your spiritual crown. Your physical body is literally vibrating with the immense power of massive generational wealth. You are finally breathing the clean air of total financial freedom. This is the magnificent reality God promised you from the very beginning. Do not let this incredible feeling fade away. You must consciously lock in this glorious frequency today. The enemy will desperately try to distract you again, but the heavy anointing of wealth is heavily dripping from your hands right now, and the universe is eagerly waiting for your final command to seal the grand delivery. You are surrounded by an impenetrable shield of divine light. Everything you ever lost is being restored 100 times over. The people who doubted your vision will stand in total disbelief. Your massive success is the ultimate revenge against the dark matrix that tried to destroy you. You are the chosen cycle breaker of your entire bloodline. To lock in this glorious frequency and create an absolute shield of protection, you must take a firm action. You are no longer the weak empath who begged for tiny financial scraps. The The brutal crucible of pain has perfectly forged you into the untouched master of your reality. From this exact moment on, the divine wealth previously hidden from you is flowing effortlessly into your new timeline. You are officially the supreme ruler of your earthly destiny today. Your tired hands are finally holding the golden keys to the heavenly kingdom. The dark matrix has completely lost its evil grip on your personal bank account forever. You are breathing the incredibly sweet air of absolute financial freedom. The heavy spiritual chains of generational poverty are completely shattered on the cold floor right now. Your ancestors are loudly celebrating your massive victory in the heavenly courts. They watched you endure the darkest nights of severe financial panic, all completely alone. You are the specific cycle breaker they desperately prayed for over many long centuries. The heavy curse of your family bloodline stops right here with your brave and beautiful soul. But you must physically lock in this glorious reality right now. The enemy will try to quietly steal this high frequency the very second you walk away. The dark forces want you to quickly forget everything heaven just revealed to you today. You must take a firm physical action to permanently seal this divine contract with the massive universe. If this fiery message has reignited the deep faith inside your chest, do not keep this great blessing entirely to yourself. There is a rare soul out there bleeding in the dark of financial despair right now. They desperately need a guiding light to survive another hard day. Share this powerful message with another chosen one to activate the anointing. Sending this truth to someone else is a massive spiritual act. Sowing the seed of hope today is forcefully multiplying the financial blessing for your own future tomorrow. When you share this divine revelation, you prove to the universe that your hands are fully open to receive. You prove that greed has absolutely no place in your pure heart. Subscribe to the channel right now to anchor yourself at the highest vibrational frequency. Hitting that subscribe button is not just a random internet action today. It establishes a permanent divine energy receiving station specifically for your household. It creates a massive energy shield that completely repels the toxic attacks of the dark matrix. You need to publicly declare your absolute victory over the darkness. Type the word Amen down in the comments to officially seal this new reality. Let your digital signature act as a heavy spiritual weight, crushing the heads of your invisible enemies. Heaven is carefully watching your immediate response to this final divine call of glorious action. Your quick obedience releases the final layer of your financial anointing. The angels are literally writing your sacred name into the book of extreme abundance. You passed the brutal tests of painful lack and lonely isolation with flying colors. You never completely surrendered your kind heart to the bitter darkness that heavily surrounded you. Walk forward into your new day with total quiet authority. Do not ever look back at the broken pieces of your tragic financial past. The toxic people who doubted your glorious vision will simply have to watch you rise from a distance. They are no longer permitted to access your sacred energy or sit at your magnificent royal table today. Your future is aggressively glowing with unlimited abundance and pure earthly peace. Every single room you enter will instantly shift because your frequency demands pure respect. You do not even have to speak to command the heavy wealth of the massive universe. Your silent presence alone is enough to naturally attract every single miracle you ever desired. The era of your massive prosperity officially begins in this exact physical second. Keep your head held high and your spiritual boundaries completely locked. Do not let any fake friends return to steal your newly acquired golden energy. You are heavily protected by the highest authority in the vast spiritual realm for the rest of your earthly life. I am so incredibly proud of your pure survival and immense strength. The divine creator honors your silent sacrifices and your endless daily tears. Step confidently into the bright light of your new wealthy timeline right now. The universe is heavily pouring its greatest treasures directly into your open hands. You are the ultimate chosen one today. Let the glorious divine wealth wash over your entire beautiful family. You are building an untouchable legacy of massive abundance for future generations to enjoy. The dark cycle is broken, and the golden age is finally here. Go out there and boldly claim the massive royal inheritance that was always meant for your beautiful and powerful soul.